Hey, scholars, I am so excited because we have a super special day right around the corner, April 22nd. That day, maybe a lot of us don't know about it, but it's one of my favorite days because it is Earth Day. Now, Earth Day is an important day because it's a day for us to remember how beautiful our planet is. The green trees, the beautiful animals, the flowers, everything that it provides for us. But in order for us to be able to enjoy our beautiful, beautiful planet, we have to make sure that we take care of it. So let's talk a little bit about how we can do that. But first, check this out. Imagine this is your room. This is what you, so every day, just your stuff everywhere. It's not necessarily safe for our rooms to be like this sometimes. We could end up hurting ourselves, tripping over our toys, or if there's some yucky things hiding, I don't know, things can get even yuckier. So, looking at this picture, we could say it's important that we take care of our space and where we live. But we don't only live in our room, we don't only live in our home, we also live on our planet Earth. So, what if our planet looked like this all the time? Just think about that. What if our planet looked like this all the time? Just trash in our beautiful parks, everywhere. Hmm. You think that's good for the Earth? You think that's good for you? No, it's definitely not. And honestly, it's not just one person's job to make sure Earth doesn't end up looking like this. It's all of our jobs. So it's our job that we take care of Earth. It's important for us to be the ones to make sure we take care of our planet, Earth. So sometimes when we talk about taking care of our planet, we say we're going to go green. So what does that mean? I mean, am I going to just go green, turn green? Am I going to turn everything around me green? Well, not really. So what does it mean to go green? Green is more than just a color. It means taking special steps to protect the environment, the water, the land, the air we breathe. They chose the color green because, well, plants and the trees are green, and without them, we wouldn't have such a lovely home for us human beings. We know that these trees and plants give us oxygen. That is how we breathe and live our beautiful lives. So, in order for us to go green, we can do three important things. We can reduce, we can reuse, and we can recycle. Okay, let me say those words again: reduce, reuse, recycle. Let me just tell you even more about what that means. So when you reduce, you use less of something. And that's doing a good thing for Earth. For instance, if we took a shorter shower, that is using less water, and that means there's less fuel using to run the water heater that warms up it just all stacks up and helps our planet Earth. Some ways we can reduce is by turning off the lights that we aren't using. So if you were upstairs, all the lights downstairs don't need to be on. Like we said earlier, taking shorter showers so we don't waste water. And another fun example is riding your bike instead of driving. So maybe you just have to go get something right down the road. Well, we don't need to get in the car and use gas. We can ride our bike or even just take a walk. Now, that next word, reuse. So sometimes people call our society where we live a throwaway society because sometimes we just throw away anything and everything. We just out with the old, buy a whole bunch of new things. And many times, if you no longer need something, well, there's other people that might. So, for instance, if your baby brother outgrows his little toy basketball hoop, well, you don't have to throw that out. Maybe unless something's broken with it, right? But we don't have to throw that out. There might be another family who wants to use it, who has a little kid. That's one less plastic basketball set that needs to be bought. It's also one less plastic toy that needs to be produced and packaged and shipped. So, here's some ways that we can reuse the stuff you already have. So, you can reuse cups and water bottles. So, instead of getting the plastic ones that you can throw away each time, you get a reusable one to drink out of. Or when you go get your coffee, well, maybe not you, but when your parents go get their coffee in the morning, they bring a reusable cup. That way, they don't have to get a plastic or paper cup each time. Another way we can reuse is by donating our toys, just like we said in our example. So when we donate our toys that we've grown out of, it not only gives another family and another kid some toys they might not have been able to get otherwise, but it also means that there is less packaging and plastic that needs to be produced and packaged and shipped. And then this one, it seems silly, but using both sides of a piece of paper. So maybe you drew on one side, and instead of just going to a new page, you can flip it on over, and then boom, you can use both sides of that piece of paper, because we know paper comes from trees and we want to try to cut down as few trees as possible. And then our final example, recycle. So recycling is so easy. Many communities, I know the one I live in does this, will pick it right up in front of your house. So on trash day, you have a trash bin and a recycling bin. So when we can recycle aluminum, like cans. We can recycle papers. We can recycle plastic bottles. We can recycle any cardboard that packages may come in. And by recycling these items, you're reducing the amount of trash that goes into a landfill. And let me just really quickly tell you what a landfill is. A landfill is a big mountain of trash. That just doesn't even sound fun. Oof, a big mountain of trash. And all the trash trucks, they will dump the backs of their trucks into this landfill. But recycled goods go to a different place. They don't go to the landfill. Recycled goods go to a recycling center where they can be crushed down, broken down, and then later turned into new cans, new bottles, and paper. So after taking those 3 steps, after we reduce, after we reuse, after we recycle, now we can enjoy Earth. We can be outside. We can enjoy nature. We can take trips to the beach and so much more. So this is what I want you guys to think about today. What are you going to do to make sure that we can all enjoy planet Earth? I hope that you guys all have the opportunity to take the steps to reduce, to reuse, to recycle. And I hope you all have a chance to tell me about it. I love you guys. Enjoy your day.